Welcome everybody to the virtual Homestead-Miami Speedway. My name is Josh Hall. This is Intensity Broadcasting's live coverage of the Doghouse Racing League's Shoney Tuesday Nights Truck Series. And this is the season finale. We're looking for a great race here tonight at Homestead. We see a couple drivers just finishing up their practice. We got about a minute and a half left in practice. Let's take a look at the track info. And Homestead-Miami, it looks like a pretty symmetrical oval here, but turns 3 and 4 are a little bit tighter than turns 1 and 2. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it is just a little bit. The two corners do run completely different. You'll see these drivers running up against the wall like we see Michael Lester Sr. here doing. We'll see them running down at the bottom all throughout the night. 77-degree temperature with 79-degree track temperature. These guys have 60% fuel, one set of tires in the pits, no resets. So it'll be, as always, a fun one here tonight. Let's take a look at your driver points coming into tonight. And it's pretty much official. Teddy Wisniewski has locked up the championship. This is with the two drop weeks that these drivers had, along with Dustin Lee and Kevin Thompson. So those are officially going to be your 1, 2, 3 in the standings. So congratulations to those three. Justin McMahon on back, still fighting for 4th, 5th on back. And of course, we want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. The top 3 in standings will be receiving trophies. So congratulations to Teddy, Dustin, and Kevin. And we look forward to seeing the rest of the race here. Let's take a look at our team standings. Again, no trophies, and nothing more than just bragging rights here for the teams. And you can see Southeast Motorsports at the top, just domination out of them. Southern Motorsports in second, LBS, AK Racing, DPS, Southeast, and Meatball Flag Racing, or Meatball Flag Motorsports, excuse me. So we got qualifying just about to go underway. Let's see who one of the first trucks to take the track is, and that would be the 16 of Andrew St. Cyr. Scooby G says that's Am Gardner says 56 in the house. As we get qualifying underway for this, again, pretty tricky oval, especially here at night when you feel like you have a lot of grip. Again, these drivers will be driving 2, 3, 4 wide at times, just different lines all around the track. I already see St. Cyr kind of running up the track just a little bit here. And a couple of challenges here at Homestead. Coming off pit road, there's an access road you have to take. If you don't take that, you will get a black flag and have to come back in. Another thing is the bump off of turn number 2. There is a big bump off of turn 2, and if you hit that just right, it can really upset the truck. And we'll see drivers all night battling a little bit of a loose condition off turn 2 all night. Christopher Leftwich currently at the top of the board. Teddy Wisniewski sitting back in second. Am Gardner third. It's a track that really, I think, suits Teddy's driving style. It's really easy to burn off the right front tire if you're not careful. And just kind of backing up your corners, being easy out there. And I see St. Cyr just turning to the left there across the start finish line. He's currently second on the speed charts. Yeah, just kind of letting the racetrack come to you is going to be the important thing tonight. We see Justin Command now on track, getting ready to take the taking the white flag here. McMahon makes his way down turns 3 and 4, running on that first seam, not really against the apron, trying to keep the speed up off the corner and across the stripe, and McMahon is going to jump up into the 5th position. Kevin Thompson on track in that Discount Tire Ford. Just taking the green flag for his first of 2 laps. Another driver hanging right there on that first seam. Through turns 3 and 4, though, right down to the white line and lets it wash up off the corner. On that white line, trying to get the shortest way around the track. Just coming right at you. You see how bumpy that backstretch is. Got a little bit of character to it. You'll see these trucks getting a little bit out of shape when they run door to door down the backstretch, and it could be an exciting race tonight, as is the season finale. And Kevin Thompson is going to come home currently P2. Well, the 76 of Shane Weldon Sr. up into the wall before he even took the green flag. Not going to affect his qualifying attempt, though, too much, I don't think. Well, he does have quite a bit of damage to the right side of that vehicle. And that's going to do it for qualifying. As we take a look at your starting grid. And again, on pole tonight is the 29 of Harrison Chandler. Looked fast in practice. Kevin Thompson will be rolling off P2. Christopher Leftwich in the Shoney's machine. He'll be rolling off in 3rd, with Andrew St. Cyr rolling off from that 4th position. Row 3 will find our champion, the 5 of Teddy Wizanowski, and Justin McMahon in the 20, sitting back in 6th. 7th is Adam Gardner and Kenny Heath in row 8. Then the 07 of Wesley Whitfield, who's shown a lot of speed the last few weeks, and Dustin Lee in the 18. Steve Gerber will be rolling off 11th, with Mike Leftwich rolling off from the 12th position. 13th will be Michael Lester Sr. and Jeffrey Wimmer in that 14th position. Then Christopher Simon and Jason Schilling will be rolling off from row number 8. Row 9 is the 89 of Kirk Schwitzer and Bill Gentry in the 34. In the 18th position, the 19th will be Shane Weldon Sr., Michael Bowen in the 20th position. Then rounding out the field, Eddie Rivers and Daniel Wilkerson in row number 11. So we get ready to do battle here in Miami in the season finale. Of course, we wouldn't be able to do anything without our series sponsor, Shoney's. Doghouse Racing's Tuesday Night Truck Series is proud to be sponsored by Shoney's. Shoney's is open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by one of their West Virginia locations and try their freshly prepared legendary breakfast bar. Take home a whole strawberry pie. Shoney's, delicious food and friendly service since 1947. Of course, we don't want to forget about those whole strawberry pies you can take home. They're great for family or office gatherings, holidays, picnics, and any other celebration you'd like to make just a little bit sweeter. Well, here we go for the final time this season. Harrison Chandler's going to lead him down to the starting zone. Kevin Thompson on the high side. And Christopher Leftwich, Andrew St. Cyr Of course, Teddy Wisniewski back there. Again, your series champion. Trying to get on the podium one last time this season. As the field makes their way off of turn number 4, pace car takes that hard left-hand turn on the pit road. And we are green flag racing here at Homestead-Miami, and a great start for Harrison Chandler down on the low side. Kevin Thompson already trying to work that higher side. Trying to get the good run off the corner. Past Christopher Leftwich. As they come down the backstretch for the first time, you see him fan out 3 and 4 wide into turn number 3. And Thompson trying to take the lead away from Chandler as they go into turns 3 and 4. Right on his back bumper, though, he's got the 13 of Chris Leftwich. As, ooh, Thompson got a little loose there on the low side. That's going to break his momentum, and Chandler is going to have the battle back on the high side. He's going to have that momentum up on the high side, but here goes Thompson pounding it deep back into turn number 1. He's going to try to clear him off of turn number 2, and he's going to slide job. Well, he tried to do a slide job. Chandler was right there to cut him off, and into turns 3 and 4, Thompson still has that low lane advantage. As they're still side by side for the lead. Now Thompson's going to take that lead away to take over the point, but here comes Chandler back on the low side. A little crossover trying to take the lead back. While that's going on, just behind him, we see Teddy Wisniewski getting around the 13 of Christopher Leftwich. And now Thompson's going to throw a little crossover of his own as they go down into turn number 1. These two have been swapping the lead almost every lap, and it's been great so far. Now Chandler's going to take that lead yet again. Oh, we got one around in the back. No caution. But it looks like Bill Gentry and Kenny Heath around on the backstretch. Let's see if we can take a quick look to see what happened to these two. That trouble spot I was talking about coming off of turn number 2. Really easy. Oh no, it just looks like the 5 misjudged came up the track a little bit more than he thought he was going to. And see Bill Gentry coming down onto pit road, but back up front, Harrison Chandler pulling away from Kevin Thompson as Christopher Leftwich has gotten back around Teddy Wisniewski. So move Leftwich back into the 3rd position. As Andrew St. Cyr now trying to get around the 26 of Wisniewski. Take a look off the back bumper of Teddy here. Teddy's starting to run that little bit higher line. Able to get back to the throttle just a little bit sooner than Andrew is. That's going to keep that 26 truck out in front. A little further back, Michael Lester Sr. is trying to get around the 18 of Dustin Lee. Lee looks like he's been up into the wall. He's got some heavy damage to the right side of that truck. Unfortunately, that's going to cause that 18 to slide backwards as Thompson back with the battle, fighting back on the high side, trying to look for a way back around this 21 machine. I'm sorry, the 29 machine of Harrison Chandler. A little further back, we see Christopher Simon. Back here, he's got the 95 of Jason Schilling right there. And then the battle in front, Dustin Lee and Michael Lester Sr. And then Mike Leftwich isn't too far off this battle as well. Sean Thompson says, good luck, son. Kevin Thompson in the 21. Who right now is trying to retake the lead up on that high side, running that wall. Now he's going to follow in the tire tracks of Harrison Chandler. Just not able to get just close enough just yet. As we almost just had 3 wide as the 95 of Jason Chilling thought about making it 3 wide underneath Christopher Simon and Dustin Lee. He's going to drop back in line and see what he can do here. He's got Mike Leftwich right there on the back bumper as well. So a couple of these drivers in a hurry to move forward. Again, these guys do have only 60% fuel, which means they will not be able to run the whole race on a tank of fuel. They only have 1 set of tires in the pits. As the battle up front continues between Chandler and Thompson. Battle back here starting to get strung out single file. See, Jeffrey Wimmer has the 89. Kirk Schwartzer trying to make a move here. This battle is continuing up at the front. Well, we got a little lull on the track right now. Let's do a little segment I like to call Pump Up the Intensity. Let's crank the sound up. That was going on. Caution has come out on the track. 34, Bill Gentry has had some more issues. That's going to bring up our first wreckage rewind of the night. You see what happened to Bill here coming down the backstretch. Again, had so much damage to that truck, and oh, something happened. He pushed up the track, and it's right on board here. See if he didn't lose a tire or something. So really late entry into the no grip on those tires, and that's going to bring most of the field down pit road. See at 21 Kevin Thompson in his pit stall. No fuel, no tires though, just fuel. So looks like most of the fuel most of the drivers took fuel only, as they got to take that access road back onto the track. few drivers in the back, though, did take tires. Brittany Rice cheering on Chris Leftwich and Mike Leftwich in the YouTube chat. Again, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, we do appreciate you coming out and spending your night with us here tonight. This is, again, the season finale of the Doghouse Racing League. But don't worry, they'll be back in a few weeks' time. Just checking my scheduling here, and looks like they will be back on April 19th. And we're going to get down and dirty because the first race of the next season is at Bristol Dirt in Talladega, Dover, Martinsville, Kansas, Texas. We'll have a week off. Then Charlotte, Lucas Oil, Knoxville Dirt, Nashville. And a week off. Then New Hampshire, Michigan, Pocono, and Indianapolis. So a very, very awesome schedule. Some dirt thrown in there. Some super speedways, some short track racing. New Hampshire, one of my favorite tracks. That's my home track. So, really looking forward to my second season here with the Doghouse Racing League. I feel honored that they invited me back for another season, so thank you guys for that. As we see Christopher Leftwich at the top of the board, did not pit that lap. So drivers who did not pit were the 13 of Christopher Leftwich, Justin McMahon, Steve Gerber, Michael Lester Sr., Dustin Lee, and Daniel Wilkerson. So your top 6 did not pit. And everybody behind pit just for fuel. Looks like the first driver with tires is all the way back in 16th place. That's the 95 of Jason Schilling. And then it looks like Wesley Whitfield in the 07, they've taken 2 tires with a 10-second pit stop, so we'll see if those 2 tires pay off for the 07 machine. As the lights on the pace car are off, we're going to re-rack them, restack them, and get ready to refire them here at Homestead-Miami. We're about 10 laps away from the halfway point. Pace car pulls down onto pit road, and Leftwich is going to lead them all the way down to the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air. A little tire spin out of Lester Sr. there. We see some 3 wide as already Harrison Chandler is trying to get down to the bottom. Not able to get there quite yet. He's got some cars in front of him. One car, that 18 machine of Dustin Lee, does have a bit of damage to the right side. We'll see how he's able to keep himself up with the field here. And something happened there in the pits. The 21 to Kevin Thompson. He's way back in the field. Currently back in 17th. We'll see if he's able to drive himself back up towards the front as Christopher Leftwich has a mirror full of the 20 of Justin McMahon. Leftwich able to carry a lot of speed through the corner. McMahon, though, gets the run off the corner and back on the straightaways. See the difference in line as McMahon's way up against the wall and Leftwich is down towards the bottom. Big moves towards the back. We see Mike Leftwich pull out try to make a move down the backstretch, get one or two cars right there. Now Leftwich trying the high lane, McMahon using the bottom, and that 20 machine just had a great run going into the corner. Not in a position where he could try to make the move just yet. Now both drivers run up on that higher lane. This is going on. We see a little battle back here. The 95 of Jason Schilling down on the low side. Mike Leftwich right behind. Jeffrey Wimmer right in front. These drivers have been going at it now for a few laps as well. Back up front, McMahon has a bit of a run here. Fortunately, nowhere to take the run as he's going to catch Leftwich in a spot where he's not going to be able to make a move. Now Leftwich running that little bit higher line. You see McMahon running about a truck length below, or truck width lower. And while these guys are battling like this, they are pulling away from the 29 of Harrison Chandler. Daddy Wisniewski trying to make a move down to the inside of Dustin Lee. And he is going to take over that fourth position. McMahon just not able to get in position, although right now he's going to be side by side with Leftwich as they come off of turn number 4. So now we got another battle side by side for the lead. Leftwich pushes up the track, runs that higher lane, tries to get the momentum up off the corner, but McMahon is going to have the run. Now here comes Harrison Chandler into the mix as well. With these long straightaways, drafting can come into play. As McMahon clears Leftwich, and Leftwich tries to come right back at it on the low side with a hard drive into turn at number 1. McMahon is just going to have too much strength up on that high side. And now here comes Chandler down to the low side. He's going to try to take the second position away. He's going to easily take that position away, so move Harrison Chandler back up into the second position, and he's going to try to run down the 20 of McMahon. A little further back, we got a battle side by side. Dustin Lee continues his backward slide. Getting passed by the 95 of Jason Schilling, and here comes the 35 of Christopher Simon. Try to get around as well. Back up front, Harrison Chandler trying everything he can to get another big run here. And another side-by-side battle. The 6 of Michael Lester Sr. trying to get around the 19 of Steven Gerber. Gerber, though, fighting back up on the high side. And up front, we got side-by-side for the lead. Justin McMahon getting passed by Harrison Chandler, who showed so much speed earlier in the race. Continuing to show that speed, and he easily passes that 20 machine. As Christopher Leftwich is falling backwards, and he's getting passed by the 95 of Jason Schilling. Now, Schilling is one of the drivers that did take tires on that last pit stop, and you're seeing the difference in speed for that 95 machine. As both Harrison Chandler and McMahon now making their way on the pit road with Christopher Leftwich as well, and Dustin Lee coming down as well. So these drivers who were on pit road for fuel earlier now making their way on the pit road. Looks like they're going to take tires this time, as they saw what the 95 was doing and the speed that he was carrying. That moves Teddy Wisniewski up into the second position. Christopher Simon back into third. See, the left side's going up on Harrison Chandler, and he's going to get that dropped. Now he's got to take that access road. As he does, you can see the leader just went on by. There's Teddy Wisniewski going by as well. So the disadvantage of having to take that access road, how flat it is down there, it's really tough to get back up the speed to merge with traffic. And obviously you lose a lap. Now Teddy Wisniewski coming down on the pit road with Christopher Simon right behind him as well. So a few more drivers making some green flag pit stops. With 25 laps to go, is Jason Schilling going to try to stay out here, save a little bit of fuel, and try to steal the race here? Sounded like he was shutting it off going into the corner. Let's ride along here with the 95, see if he's saving any fuel. Trying to get that truck slowed down as he can. See if anybody else is out there trying to save a little bit of fuel. You see they're coming around Teddy Wisniewski now, coming back up onto the track. It is a tactic we hear a lot of drivers doing here at Homestead, especially, where you can shut the truck off, let it roll through the center, because the truck can't burn any fuel when it's shut off. They try to save as much fuel as they can to make it to the end. As Harrison Chandler now coming around to get his lap back. Chandler is up. Here comes Schilling on the pit road now. So that's going to give the lead. No, it's not going to give the lead to Jeffrey Wimmer. It's going to give it to the 60 of Mike Leftwich. And Leftwich is running about 2 seconds a lap. I'm sorry, 0.2 of a second a lap. No, it is 2 seconds. I'm sorry. 2 seconds a lap slower than these drivers on new tires. But if you were able to save enough fuel to make it to the end, you could potentially stay out there and have enough time to stay out there and maintain the lead. See Kevin Thompson right behind as well. Thompson currently in the second position after having some kind of mishap on pit road earlier. And Teddy Wisniewski all over the 95 of Jason Schilling, trying to take that position away. So still out on track, you have the 60 of Mike Leftwich, who is yet to pit. Kevin Thompson at 21. Andrew St. Cyr as Eddie Rivers just peels on the pit road. And then Adam Gardner also has not pit yet. So he has the 07 Wesley Whitfield going on by. So with Eddie Rivers coming down on the pit road, that leaves just 4 cars on track yet to pit. You see Kevin Thompson running all over the back bumper of Mike Leftwich. Jonathan Jennings in the Facebook chat says, let's go Adam Gardner. Thompson looking down to the inside of Leftwich, not able to get there yet. Now he's going to have the position into turn number 1. And the 21 of Kevin Thompson is going to retake the lead of this race. And with just 18 laps to go, it makes me wonder if Thompson and Leftwich are going to try to stretch this to the end. Harrison Chandler currently 11.5 seconds behind 4th place Adam Gardner. And he's gaining on him pretty quickly. Last time by, Gardner ran a 35.5. Chandler ran a 33.7, so almost 2 seconds faster that 29 machine is. As Kevin Thompson continues the lead here. Mike Leftwich now coming down on the pit road, so he is not going to try to stretch it to the end. St. Cyr does stay out. What about Adam Gardner? Gardner's going to stay out as well, so it looks like the top 3, bit of a gamble here, trying to keep themselves out. See if they can make it to the end, but Adam Gardner has a 9-second advantage over 4th place Harrison Chandler, as Chandler on those fresh tires definitely making a statement right now, trying to get himself back up towards the front. And with 15 laps to go, does Kevin Thompson have enough fuel in the tank to make it to the end, or is he banking on a late race caution to try to save himself a little bit of fuel? Here Thompson rolling back to that throttle ever so gently, trying to use as little fuel as he can. Backing off the corners extremely early. The less fuel he can burn, the better he'll be. Oh, looks like he's coming down onto pit road this time, so he's not going to try to make the gamble work. That's going to give the lead over to the 16 of Andrew St. Cyr. And Adam Gardner is going to stay out as well, so with 13 laps to go, wonder if St. Cyr and Gardner were just hoping for a caution because they knew they weren't going to make it. St. Cyr doesn't look like he's in any hurry to get down the pit road, though. Same with Adam Gardner. Now Chandler is catching Gardner in a hurry, just under 3 seconds behind him. And that's another 4 seconds to St. Cyr. So if St. Cyr and Gardner are able to make it to the end, we know he's going to be able to get around Gardner. The question is he going to have enough time to catch and pass St. Cyr? Kenny Heath having some issues. Just went off track, came back on track. Ooh, you see the damage to the right side of that machine. So he's going to try to make his way out of pit road so he can get some damage repaired. And when we come across the line next time by, we'll have just 10 laps to go. And the 19 of Steve Gerber just got around the 95 of Jason Schilling. That was a pass to move Gerber up into the 8th position. And there's the pass for second as Harrison Chandler has caught and passed the 56 of Adam Gardner. Now, does he have enough time to catch Andrew St. Cyr, who's got a 4-second lead ahead of Chandler, who's cutting that lead down pretty quickly? Last lap, Chandler was a 1.5 seconds quicker. St. Cyr stays out on the track, so it looks like he has made his bed. He's laying in it. Adam Gardner has now come down to pit road, so Gardner, some damage to the right front of that truck as well. It might have just caught the wall, so St. Cyr has a second back to that 29 of Harrison Chandler, who's coming in a hurry. You can see just how much bigger that truck's getting in the mirror. And it looks like St. Cyr now making his way down on the pit road, giving the lead over to Harrison Chandler. That's a 4-second gap back to second place, Justin McMahon. Then another 1.5 seconds back to Teddy Wisniewski. So the field really getting stretched out here. Christopher Leftwich catches the wall a little bit, running up in the 4th position. And Christopher Simon runs back in 5th. We got a battle here for 8th place. This is 7th and 8th here. Michael Lester Sr. and Dustin Lee, they've been side by side for a few laps now. Neither driver giving an inch. We have just 7 laps to go here at Homestead-Miami in the season finale. And Christopher Leftwich has Christopher Simon running down that 13 machine. It looks like we did see a bit of damage to the right side of that 13, which is definitely going to be slowing him down. Not significant damage, a little bit, but not enough to really hurt the truck, I don't think. So I think he might have just been pushing a little hard there. We see Daniel Wilkerson getting around Dustin Lee. Kevin Thompson back in the mix here as well. He's trying to get himself back into the top 10. He's going to make it 3 wide, up on the high side. Getting around both Dustin Lee and the 89 of Kirk Schwartzer. And now Kevin Thompson looking to the high side of Daniel Wilkinson as we have just 4 laps to go. So Wilkinson up into the 10th position. Kevin Thompson up into 9th. And he's got Lester just in front of him. He's going to try to take away that 8th position. He's going to get it easily on those fresh tires. Just 3 laps to go for Harrison Chandler as he makes his way down into turns 1 and 2. Now Christopher Simon is all over the back bumper of Christopher Leftwich. And Harrison Chandler getting ready to cross the start-finish line. We got just 2 laps to go here at Homestead. This is the battle for 4th place right here on track. Back to our leader, Harrison Chandler, coming through turns 3 and 4. He's going to come off turn number 4. He's going to see the white flag in the air. Just one more lap to go here at Homestead. And no matter what, we're going to end this race under green. These two still battling side by side for 4th place as Harrison Chandler comes down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 for the last time. And Harrison Chandler is going to win it coming off of turn number 4 and taking the checkered flag. Justin McMahon comes home in 2nd. And Teddy Wisniewski comes home 3rd and your champion here tonight. Leftwich able to get around Simon, and that's going to be 4th and 5th. But how about the run tonight? For your winner, Harrison Chandler, winning from the pole. A very impressive run. And your series champion, the 26 of Teddy Wisniewski. Chandler's going to come down and burn him down here on the start-finish line. And Teddy Wisniewski burning it down as well. So we got dueling donuts here on the front stretch. Let's take a look at your final results. Again, Harrison Chandler is your winner over Justin McMahon. Teddy Wisniewski comes home in 3rd. Christopher Leftwich and Christopher Simon round out your top 5. Steve Gerber comes home in 6th with Kevin Thompson rebounding for a 7th place finish. Jeffrey Wimmer, Michael Lester Sr., and Kirk Schwartzer round out your top 10. 11th is Daniel Wilkerson and Dustin Lee in 12th. Mike Leftwich comes home 13th. Wesley Whitfield in 14th. And Michael Bowen comes home in the 15th position. Then Eddie Rivers, Andrew St. Cyr, Adam Gardner, Shane Weldon Sr., Kenny Heath, Jason Schilling, and Bill Gentry round out the rest of the field here at Homestead-Miami. As Harrison Chandler continues to do burnouts here on the front stretch, and be back in just a second. So we're going to do things a little different. We're going to bring your 2nd place finisher, Justin McMahon, up into the booth. Justin, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, great job tonight. Coming home 2nd. Long runs tonight. Not a lot, just the one caution. Were you expecting the run to go that long? Were you kind of hoping something at the end would bunch the field back up, or did you kind of know it was going to be a long one like that?
I honestly didn't really know what to expect. I was kind of leaning more towards a little bit longer run. I figured there's going to be a caution there after those green white after those green flag pit stops, just because I was going to put people with fresher tires out behind guys with older tires. I figured I was going to bunch everybody up, but it didn't work out, and then I burned them up trying to catch up to them.
Yeah, it's easy to do at this track, but overall a great season for you as well. I know 2nd place tonight, and I think you finished 4th in the points here in overall season. So congratulations for that. A lot to look forward to in the next season, huh?
Yeah, I'll take it. It was a good season. We had a lot of fun. It was fun racing these guys, and we'll see how the points pan out. I don't know if I'm going to stay where I am or if I'm going to move up one or two or not. We'll see. I mean, nobody could catch Teddy. I mean, he was just gone all season. It was fun battling him, though. It was a good season. I can't wait for next year. And I just want to thank Daniel and the guys for putting on this league. It's been fun. Hopefully, it'll be even better next year.
I was going to ask if you had anybody you wanted to thank, but it looks like you just took care of that. And have you seen next year's schedule with all the dirt on it as well? You looking forward to that?
Oh, I'm up for anything. Give me some road courses too if you want.
I love some road courses myself. Well, again, Justin, congratulations tonight on the second place finish, and I look forward to seeing what next year brings for you guys as well.
Yeah, thanks, and congrats Harrison on the win tonight.
Thanks, man. Have a great one.
Thanks, you too.
I will bring in your winner tonight, Harrison Chandler. Harrison, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
Yep, I got you.
Man, great job. Kind of a dominating performance here tonight at Homestead. Just able to run away with it. Got the pole, won from the pole tonight. So ran down the leaders there as they were on older tires. Were you kind of expecting them to stay out there? And did you think they were going to be able to make it to the end?
I couldn't really tell. I just pit to top off, honestly. I probably didn't need to do that, but I decided to since maybe there would have been a late race caution maybe, but eventually I decided that plan went out the window whenever I pit a second time. I learned from last week's race at Phoenix. It was a fuel mileage race pretty much, so I tried to get with I tried to go with the situation of maybe potentially there being another caution, but after quite a few laps, it didn't look like anything was going to happen. So I pit and had a real good pit stop. The virtual pit crew did a great job on the stop, and 6-second lead. My God. I love this track, but I did not expect this at all today. I was nervous. I was nervous coming in because I knew there were people with championships and stuff, and I didn't want to get involved with that. But everything turned out pretty much perfectly. 0x, most laps led, one from pole as well. And so just gotta thank everyone in the past, present, and future who's believed in me, supported me in the past, my parents especially. I wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for them. I've had a pretty rough few months mentally, so it's always a refresher to get on iRacing and just take those worries away. It's so fun to get on iRacing. It's my passion. It's pretty much my whole life. So yeah, thanks for the broadcast. Hope everybody enjoyed the show, and I think that's it.
You answered all my questions right there, and I guess my last question for you tonight is: how do you like your chances next year at a championship with the schedule coming out?
Maybe. I've never won a championship in my whole racing career, whether it be IRL or iRacing. But I don't know if I get races like that, I would love to compete for a championship.
Well, again, congrats on the win tonight, and I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Thank you. Much appreciated. It was really fun. Glad to be here.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
So now we're going to bring in our third place finisher, and the reason why he's our third place finisher we're talking to last, because he is your champion. Teddy, you got Josh up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, how are you?
Man, I know third place finish. It's been a while since you've been on the podium, but you kind of had your podium streak broken for a little bit. But glad to be talking to you again and getting the championship here in the Shoney's Truck Series. That's got to feel pretty good as well.
Yeah, I think it was, an unfortunate break. That Talladega race was quite eventful, but just stayed around the top 5, top 10 for the rest of the way, and just try to stay clean. And yeah, great to win the championship.
In dominating fashion. I think you had the championship locked up without even starting the race tonight. So congratulations on that. And man, it was a great race for you tonight. We were up in the top 3 most of the night. The pit stops cycled kind of weird. Were you able to drive yourself back up into the top 3? Were you expecting a little bit more caution and carnage there at the end? Or do you think it was going to be a long green flag race like we had tonight?
I think a little bit of both. I definitely expected a caution at some point in the second half of the run, just from the radio chatter I've been hearing. But it didn't happen, and I was able to race my way into third. I definitely had a decent enough pit stop to keep me there, and I had something for Justin in the beginning of the second run, but definitely burned my tires off way too fast to keep up with him at the end. So then I just decided to keep all 4 on it and bring her home.
I was going to say, you're kind of hoping for a yellow flag there to get yourself bunched up and try to get the win here tonight.
Absolutely. I think my restarts are second to none. So I really if I could get those opportunities to, make something happen. But there was no catching either one of those guys for me. But, still fun nonetheless.
Well, again, congratulations, not just with the podium, but with the championship. And I saw the schedule for next season. There's some dirt on there. There's some short tracks. It's going to be an exciting one. How do you like your chances at repeating?
I don't know. I don't know how much I'll get to run next season. So I'm not sure I'll be running for a championship, unfortunately. But, if I stop in for a couple races, maybe I'll win them. And play spoiler to whoever is the champion.
Well, that'd be fun to watch as well. So, again, congrats. It's been great talking to you all season. And I look forward to next season if you do end up running.
Thank you.
So there you have it, your champion tonight and third place fisher, Teddy Wisniewski, on a great season we've had here in the Doghouse Racing League, Shoney's Tuesday Night Truck Series. And I've had a lot of fun calling the races here on Tuesday night. I hope you've all enjoyed the broadcast that we've done. We look forward to season 2 with this league come in just a couple weeks on April 19th. So Bristol Dirt, and man, Bristol's wild as it is. Throw some dirt on it. It's going to be a fun one for sure. So we want to thank everybody who makes this league possible. We want to thank this league admin, Daniel Wilkerson, does a great job. Appreciate everything he does. This awesome league. Congrats to all the drivers who have won all season long, our champion Teddy, and everybody that puts this on and puts on a great show. And I look forward to getting back at it with these guys in just a couple short weeks. Don't forget to join us after this. We do have the SCSRA Truck Series starting up tonight. They'll be taking on Daytona, so if you like super speedway racing, check that out. And as always, as our boy Atlee Atman Weiss would say, over and out.